What's up, everybody? It is Tim, and I am in the beautiful Miami. Luckily, the sun is out now. It's been raining pretty hard these last few days, but I just wanted to talk about my boy Reuben Harris. As many of you know, I went down to San Diego to try to catch him, and two things that I noticed about this guy at this conference. He was at this GSV ASU conference, a big ed tech conference down in San Diego, and as he's walking through the conference, he doesn't have his badge. He's just kind of walking through. This guy never had to introduce himself. People came up to him already knowing who he was, and that was impressive to me. The second thing was listening to how people articulated what they understood that he does, his company, Career Karma. They were saying it in a way that just kind of resonated with them, which really kind of blew my mind. And the theme from both of those things, him not having to introduce himself and how folks articulated what he did, was the consistency in the message that Reuben has had over the last few years. Reuben is one of the most consistent people, most disciplined people I've ever ran into, and he has been talking about the same thing, how the need for workforce reskilling, the need for mentorship, the need for community, and how to transition into tech jobs and what it takes to get there. And he's been harping this same thing over and over and over and over, to the point where when he shows up, folks already know what he's about. Folks already recognize him for that, and they are taking what he's been talking about, translating into what resonates for them, which then enables them to go and talk about it to other people, and you create little evangelists in that way. And so the message of this is just be consistent in your message. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, whatever it is that you're thinking through, be consistent, say the same things over and over and over, and you'll get to a point where you're not going to have to introduce yourself, and folks will be able to understand what you do clearly enough that they can articulate it for themselves and to others. So have a wonderful weekend, guys.